Hi there, friends. This is Shauna Marie Fisher here, animal communicator here, doing my new Sunday thing of doing live animal communication readings here this Sunday, December 13th. Wow, where does the time go? I can't believe it's already December 13th. It seems like the month is just flying by so quickly, right? So anyway, I'll give you guys a few minutes to kind of get on and get acclimated here this Sunday morning. So let's see if we have some people joining us, and I am going to be more diligent with the comments this week because last week I missed some comments because I was looking in the wrong place, so my apologies for that. But I am here to do some live animal communication readings, and it looks like I have two people on here right now. It doesn't show me who you are, so if you'd like, you can post a comment and say hi and ask me whatever question you have for an animal in your life, because I would love to help you with that. And I also have some exciting news for you here. So probably by the end of next week, I have my new website that I'm going to launch, and it has my new business name. So I'm changing my business name. So, and have a new logo and doing some rebranding. And so I'm in the middle of working on my new website right now. So I'm really excited about that. And hi, Rick. I see Rick there. Hi. Yay. So I will probably post that next week sometime. So I'm really excited to work on that. It's been really fun. So there is that. So I am ready, so don't be shy. Any question you have for an animal in your life, any question you have about animal communication, feel free to go ahead and post it in the comments here, wherever you happen to be listening, because I would love to help tune into your pets. And then I have Maureen and Rick listening. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Rick. So glad to have you guys here. So yeah, so shoot away any questions you have in relationship to animal communication, or a question you have for your pet in your life. Feel free to go ahead and ask that. And aside from my website news, I also have some other exciting news, and that is that my book that I'm working on about my yellow lab that passed away, I signed to have that published to an awesome company called As You Wish Publishing. So I just have some final revisions to make to my manuscript, and then get it copy edited and all the other fun behind the scenes stuff. So that will be out probably within sometime in 2021. So I'm not sure when yet, but that is some exciting news as well. So yay! So, oh, let's see here. I'm going to see if I can, oops, I don't see any comments here. Yeah, I see that there is some people listening, which is exciting, and I could just talk forever too, so I can ramble on. So if you do have a question for your pet, definitely feel free to post it in the comments, so then I can answer any questions that you may have for the pets in your life. And I'm just going to look here on my main profile to see if I have any comments in here. So thank you for your patience. Let's see if it'll let me get to it. Oh, wait. There we go. Now it's letting me get to it. You know how sometimes Facebook can be crazy. Oh, yay. Okay, cool. Now I see a comment. So yay. So thanks for bearing with my little ramblings there. So anyway, so I have Denise on here. Hi, Denise. Yay, good to have you here. And hi, Patty. Yay. Hi, Denise. Hi, Patty. So hi, friends. So Denise says that I just yesterday got my got my Angel a cat exercise wheel and he's reluctant to use it so far. How can I encourage him to use it? Should I try setting it to high or low resistance? So this is what I pick up on from your kitty, and so cool that you did that. Like, that's so awesome. So what I pick up on is your cat wants you to try it first. And this is going to sound really crazy, but what I got in images of you, if there's a way you can do it, you putting your hand on there and like showing how it moves around and showing how fun that it can be and how fun it is. And then the more you're excited and the more you're engaged with it, your cat will be. And I definitely get starting it off at like a lower resistance will help, and just kind of maybe leave it out and see, maybe don't try to like, and I don't think he would do this, don't try to like force your cat to be interested. Just act like, oh yeah, this is fun, like it's no big deal. Like act like that it's fun and that it's no big deal. And I think that will really be beneficial and will really help to engage your Angel cat a little bit more with that. So yeah, and then your cat is also showing me like little makes me think of Jax, but it's not Jax. The little cat toys that it's like a flat little plastic thing. It's kind of like a pinwheel in a way, and it has the little kind of spokes on it. It's like a little toy like that. I see that your cat wants to play with some toys like that. So yeah, so it spins more freely, Denise. Yes, so it spins more freely. That is correct. Your cat wants it to spin more freely. It says yes, spin more freely, so it's easier to spin, so it's not as hard to spin, and that will be great. That will be really helpful. And then we have a question here from Rick, and it says, we have 2 mini Australian Shepherds. Oh my gosh, I love Australian Shepherds. Both of my girls have a little bit of Australian Shepherd in them, and I just love them so much. So they're great dogs. So anyway, back to your questions. It says both are very loving, but the younger one can be a bully to the older one. Growls and chases her away from us, not all the time, but a lot. And then she will also not interact with any other animal. Okay, yeah. So, it's funny is one of my girls, the younger one, happens to be a little bit more bossy with the older ones, right? So, and you're most welcome, Denise. Yeah, she happens to be, and then hi, Nikki. I see Nikki on here too. So my younger one tends to be bossier with my older dog, Tulip. So the one thing that I feel like with your younger one, if you just, well, first off, your younger one says, I want to play Frisbee more. Like, I want to play Frisbee more. Like, let's play Frisbee more. I see your dog, like, the younger one wanting to, like, jump up more. Like, I want to jump up more. I want to play and I want to jump. And I feel like the more you can kind of keep them active and do more things with just that, the younger one, that will help to kind of change that energy and make it where they're not as bossy all the time. And then when she does chase the other one away from you, is if you just don't engage with her when she does that, just kind of like, okay, like, we're not going to let you get away with that will, I think that will really help her a lot. And then I also see, like, this is going to sound crazy, but I always have to say everything I pick up on. I see your dog wanting to play with like a lure toy. So it's like a cat toy, but they actually have lure toys for dogs. So it's like a little stick, and at the end of the stick, like, it has like a little kind of soft, fluffy thing on the end. I feel like the younger dog playing with the younger dog will help and encourage the older dog to play with the younger dog, and then that will kind of help their interactions. And I hope, yeah, hopefully that helps. They sound like such cuties. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so Australian Shepherds are such cool dogs. So I mean, all dogs are cool, but they're just, I have a new new spot in my heart for Australian shepherds. Oh, yeah, you said the younger one will not play frisbee or chase ball or anything like that. Oh, wow. Because I feel like that there's something with jumping up that will help her. She will take toys and lay on them to keep the older dog away. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So my Nugget has done that before with Cool Up. And as soon as she does that, like I take the toy and then I give it to Cool Up. I don't, or I just like put the toys away. But there's something with like something where the dog wants. Oh, and hi Jen. That's something with your older one. Sorry, your older one. That like the younger one feels like I have to get all the attention, and I want all the attention. I want all that attention, and so the younger one is just kind of learning how to be with that. So just kind of maybe try to encourage play with them together to see if that will help, to just kind of encourage play more with them together, like something you could do with some sort of like a lure toy or something like that. I feel like that would be really helpful. And maybe maybe it's the older dog that maybe wants to do something with like frisbee or chase, because sometimes the signals can get crossed like that. So hopefully that helps too. And then also too, like what's really interesting with the animals in our life is they pick up on kind of our expectations for them and what we expect is going to happen for them and how they are with their behavior. So if you just like don't imagine her doing that and don't imagine her not doing that, and then that should help to maybe make them not do that as much. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps a little bit. But yeah, they sound like really, really energetic dogs, especially the younger one. Sounds very energetic, and feel like taking the younger one out to do some things on their own will help too. So there is that. And then we have, I'm just scrolling through the comments, so thanks for your patience here. Let's see here. And then we have Patty that has a question here. I really want to know about my horse, Dutton's heart, his energy. How is he feeling being with me? And when is he ready to start trail riding? He says, like, what he shows me with his heart is he's showing me like this, like his heart is like, you know, it was kind of like this when he came to you, and it's starting to like open up, and it's like it's like starting to he's like trying to be like, okay, I want it to close. It's like closing back up, but then it's like starting to open, starting to close, starting to open, starting to close. And he just says it is opening up more since he's been with you, but it's taking him time. Like it's taking him a lot of time to open up. And he says that your patience with him is really, really helping him a lot. He says your patience with him is helping him a lot. And he says like within probably the next like 1 to 3 months, he'll be ready for trail rides. But he says like it'll be really slow at first. He says he wants it to be like really slow. So like an easy trail that maybe isn't like a trail that's like somewhere around your property, something like that, that's like a little short little thing where you're maybe walking beside him, something like that. He says that will be really that will be really helpful. So he says that, and he says that he's grateful to be with you, and he says, you know, he just like keep watching his heart open up more and more, and his heart will just keep opening up more and more and more to you. But he says he's like a little slow to warm up and like a little slow with things sometimes at first is what he says. So there is that. And then hi Jen, and then let's see here, and hi Chelsea. Too, I'm trying to look to see like who's all watching, yay. And then we have, and sorry for the distractions in the background with my with my fur babies. Oh my goodness. So they keep me on my toes. I love it. So Denise has a question here. My cat Angel would, oh my goodness, would bleed fresh blood when he poops. And it's a much smaller amount now, maybe just a drop. He is healing, but what might help him heal more? Like, I feel like it's something in his diet. Like there's something that, like sometimes that it's not something that he gets all the time. And then good morning, Amber. It's something that he gets sometimes that adds like a little bit of, has a little bit of richness to his food. Like, I don't know if it's like a wet food or something that you give that's a little bit richer. There's something with that is like making that just a little bit less. And it says like sometimes he, it's harder for him to poop sometimes. I'm just going to say it like it is. He says sometimes it's harder for him to poop, and he just, it's like, harder for that. So it's just, there's like something that's like too rich with his stomach with that. So I would definitely keep an eye on that. And if that definitely continues, I would definitely recommend taking a stool sample into your vet and addressing that with them to see kind of what their take is on that. So there is that. And then I'm going to flip over here to the other questions I have here. So thanks everybody for bearing with me here. So let's see here. And then good morning, Carrie, and good morning, Lydia here. And Lydia says, we have a large feral cat community. We've named the ones we feed. I haven't seen Olivia in a couple of weeks. Has she passed on? So let me tune into Olivia here. So like I see like Olivia being scooped up by somebody, like they picked her up. And so let's see, did you pass? I'm asking her if she passed. Did you pass, Olivia? And she says like she's given me like a no, that she didn't pass. But I feel like something happened and somebody is like caretaking her right now and watching her, and she's like in somebody's house right now is what I feel with Olivia. And bless your heart for feeding all those feral cats, because they really need that help. I know when I worked at and hi Trish, when I worked at a couple of humane societies that I did, there was a lot more cats that got surrendered, because it seems like cats populate. I mean, dogs populate a lot too, but dogs, it seems like, I mean, cats, there was more litters and stuff that would come in. So it's always important to help keep them spayed and neutered and all of that. So good for you for doing your part, and you are most welcome, Lydia. Good to see you here too. And then we have, and then Chelsea, I'll come back to your question again here. And thank you, Patty, you're so sweet. So I'll come back to your question here in a minute. And then I have, let's see, Carrie has a question. Is there anything my kitty would like me to know? Thank you for your help with her food preferences last time I was on. Oh, you're so welcome, Carrie. It's my pleasure. So she says she wants, like, she's showing me, she's having me do like a heart like this. She says like more love, and she's like having me point. So I'm like not pointing at it because it's hard to, the pink in my scarf here. She says like she wants like more pink and something with more like love. She's like, I want more loves. Give me more love. She says it's all about the loves, and let's bring on more like love and carry that energy. And the pink, that's, I'm pointing at it wrong because it's always hard to tell like which side that I'm looking at here, but it's the pink with the two different shades of pink. She's like, I want some more pink, and bring on some more pink, bring on some more pink. And that's what she's saying. So like just more like loves and more cuddle times, and just like more times, you know, just being with you and just being in comfort with you. She's showing me like she's in this little like pink cozy blanket. She's like, let's do that. She says, I want to do that. She says, it sounds like so much fun and so much fun and so much fun. So there is that. So yeah, so hopefully that helps. And then I have a question. I'm looking at two different streams. So I'm looking at my Facebook personal page, and then I'm looking at my business page comments here on StreamYard. So if you see me kind of go back and forth, that's what I'm doing. And good thing my brain like is always going in different places, right? That's just how I roll. So it helps me do what I do with the animals too. So anyway, so we have a question with Chelsea. Yes, you are next here, my friend. So it says, I need insight as to why my cat Sharko is so focused on fighting with Kelly. Why does he keep doing this? And he says it's not only like competition with Kelly. He says that like he feels like he wants to have like more of his own space in the space that he's at with you. Like he says he wants like more of like his own corner with like his own toys and his own thing. He says, I want some more of that, like my own toys and my own corner. And he says he's like unsure like what to think of her sometimes, because he's like, oh, I'm kind of like apprehensive sometimes. Not that she would be mean to me, he says, but he says that he just is like not sure how to interact with her. So the more that you can help with that and just kind of maybe do some interaction and play with them together, and then have him have like his own separate spot that is like his. He's showing me like a corner like in the bedroom. He's showing me like the far like right corner in your in your bedroom. Like he's saying that he wants that spot for his own, and he showed me like a gray kind of like floofy fleecy blanket that he really would love, and that would really help him. So hopefully that helps my friend there. And then and Carrie, oh, right. And you know, it's funny, Carrie says she gets so much attention. She loves her snuggles. And she says it could never be enough attention. She says, I love my attention. And she says, it's all about me and my attention. And I love my attention so much. Like my dog in the background, look at running around. She's like, I just want to play and play. And she is hyper focused on that. So anyway, I'm trying to get her to kind of be distracted here a little bit. But yeah, so your kitty says, I just love the snuggles, and I can't get enough of the snuggles, and bring on more snuggles here, and that will really sorry to take a drink of water here, and that will get me some more snuggles. Is always really good. She says, give me more snuggles, and it's all about the snuggle time for me. And she loves it, and she loves her pink too. So anyway, so it's all about that. So anyway, so now my Coolip is calm laying down, and so is my Nugget there. I had to just give her a little bit of a distraction, and now she is okay. So yay. So anyway, so you are so welcome, Chelsea. Oh, and thank you so much. You are most welcome. It is my pleasure, my friend. And then I have, let's see here. And then I have Amber that has a question, and thank you so much for all of you for tuning in. Like, I'm having so much fun doing this on Sundays now. I love this. So it is going to be a regular thing. So all right, so we have a question here. So I moved my chair up a little bit. Sorry, I had to move it back because I was trying to block Nugget from running, because I happen to live upstairs, and I'm sure that my downstairs neighbor probably doesn't appreciate a dog running back and forth. So there is that. So let's see here. And then Amber says, my dog Millie was eager to go outside this morning and go potty, but wouldn't. Curious if this was a potty on a leash thing or what's going on. She says she was like eager to go outside because there was like something out there that she wanted. Like for some reason, I see like a a raccoon just came into my mind, like that there was like something out like scavenging about where it was that she was going to go outside. So she was like more interested in that than actually going potty outside. So that's what she says. But she says she doesn't like, the potty on a leash thing always so much. She says like having like she's showing me having the leash be like kind of where it's like a little bit looser, instead of like having you have it straight back, to kind of have some like a little bit of gap in it, to have it be a little bit looser. She says that will be really helpful. She says have the leash be looser, and she says that that's really something that is going to help her if that is done. And then I just want to make sure that I don't miss any many questions here. Let's see here. And then thanks for tuning in, Chelsea, and yeah, hopefully you can catch to the replay and all that. And thanks for tuning in, and I really appreciate that. And let's see here. And then we have a question here from, then I'm going to jump to your question, Trish, in just a moment. And you're so welcome, Amber. It's my pleasure. Thanks for tuning in. And then we have a question here from Patty that says, can you tune in to Buddy, my rescue pup? He has had trauma with crates, and is he afraid of the dark outside at night? So two parts to that. So he says yes, he's had like some trauma with crates. Like I see like that he actually like got injured in a crate before he had you. Like something happened where he got like kind of like a scratch or something from a crate, from him like kind of like freaking out and trying to get out of it, and he just got really nervous about being in the crate, and he's just like, oh my gosh, what do I do and how do I get out of that? And it was really nerve-wracking for him. So he says that the crate's like definitely more like padding around a crate, like to give him like kind of protection all around the crate, like on the, not all around it to cover the whole crate, but like just to have like where he has like a cushion to lay around, kind of like a bumper on a baby crib, right? You know how they have that protection. So he's showing me something like that. And that he's more of probably like an open crate kind of a dog, where he likes the crate a little bit more open, and that's probably a little bit helpful to him to have it be a little more open. And he says like he doesn't like night where there's not like little like stars or light that he can see outside. He doesn't like the complete darkness, so he likes like a light on. And he showed me like a little like star light, or a little like light, those little lights that you can get for their collars. He says that a little light will help light the way outside, so he's not completely in the dark. He says that will really, really help him if he has that. So there's that. And sending much love to you and your buddy, and bless you for getting a rescue pup. That's so awesome. I mean, I'm for all dogs, but I think it's so great for people that can get rescue pups. And I think that purebreds are great as well, like as long as you go to like a responsible breeder, and you don't go to like a puppy mill, and you kind of like stay away from some of those pet stores where maybe one of those dogs might have come from a puppy mill. You got to be just kind of careful with that. But all dogs need a good home, right? That's the way I look at it. And hi, Kat, good to see you here. So this is so fun. I love being able to stream in multiple places here. So let's see here. And then we have a question from my beautiful friend Trish here, and it says, how is my beautiful mare Duchess doing on the other side? She was a lovely sorrel red, so sweet. So she says that now she is embracing the company of her oh my gosh, I'm gonna try not to try not to cry because she's bringing me so much emotion with this. She says she's embracing her. Oh, okay. She says she's embracing the love of her sweet Cheyenne, like the energy of her Cheyenne, because she always, even if maybe she didn't meet Cheyenne in person, she has the love of Cheyenne. So she says now she has the company of Cheyenne, and she says they're looking over your property and your oasis, and that they're looking over Cyprus, and they love to kind of wrap their necks around each other. You know how horses kind of do their little like snuggle thing together. And she says that she is she's doing that with Cheyenne, and they're looking over Cyprus, and she just like sends you this like a big love. She says big love, big love, big love, and she just sends you so much love. She just sends so much love, so much love. So hopefully that helps. And then Patty says here that he got flown on a plane from San Diego and was a street dog. Okay, so that's like the thing. So it's like maybe he was in a crate when he was, well, obviously, right? Probably he was probably in a crate when he was flown. So like something in that crate, like he moved around and he kind of like, kind of hurt himself or kind of brushed up against something, and he's like, oh gosh, I don't like being in here. Or like when he was on the street, like he was like trapped in somewhere that kind of like made him think like a crate. So it's like it's something about like a being trapped thing that bothers him with the crate. But I feel like you could, if you had some like I said, like some padding around the crate or kind of left it open, he would kind of learn in time that like, okay, this is a safe thing. I'm safe. I'm okay here, and all of that. So that just leave it open, because I think if you leave it closed, that's when he's gonna. And I'm like kind of doing the analogy of like closing the door, right? He says that's when it would create more problems. Yeah, he headbutts. Yeah, because he says he doesn't like to be. I could totally see it, because he just doesn't like to be trapped in there. So it says maybe if you just tried maybe slow burst of time in there, that might help. If you did if you tried maybe slow burst of time, or maybe he just might be not the dog that is a crate dog. I know he was on the pilot's lap the entire way. That's so sweet. So there was like, I just keep picking up on an experience, and it's like if it wasn't in the plane, there was an experience before he came to you, even though I know you said like he was a street dog, or maybe like he got trapped in one of those those traps where they trap the street dogs or dogs that maybe are lost or something like that, like, and he got trapped in there, and maybe he like did eventually like escape that, but there was something where he like had an experience, and it might have just been like one time where he was like trapped in a crate, and that like experience kind of carried over his experience. So that's why, like, okay, and you said you don't use a crate for him, so that's good. Yeah, I definitely think that is that's definitely a good idea, because yeah, I definitely see that he has had the trauma with the crates, and it might have just been only like that one experience. And he says like that he's like he shows me that like he's like he says like, I'm complex, but I'm not complex, that like I'm a thinker, and he likes to kind of like do things to pique his curiosity in a way, and like he loves to just be with you. He says okay, cool, okay, good, thank you. He says he loves to be with you, and he's so grateful that you were able to get him and that he's in your life now. He says that he's so grateful for you. And so yeah, I'm so glad you guys are all listening. This is so fun for me. And then I have a question here from Amber. It says, my best friend is having some difficulty with her horse Ginger. Seems to be an ulcer or something that is gut related. She has had treatment recently, but had some symptoms come up sporadically since. We are having difficulty pinpointing what is going on. So it's something that it's like I definitely see like that there is something that is in her, like that's related to her gut. Like I could, and I see that it's some the reason why they're having trouble like picking up on it and figuring out what it is, because it's really something that's very like very faint in the background on things that they would be looking at. So it's hard for them to kind of pinpoint it and see because it's very it's not necessarily apparent, and sometimes it is related to something for like stress. So if there's something that you can give her if there's something that she can give her horse Ginger. And it's really interesting because like it's gonna sound so weird because I know her horse is Ginger, but some like for some reason, and I don't know if like horses can have ginger. You have to check with your vet. But something like I just like picked up on something like ginger ale. You know how sometimes people have ginger ale when they're sick, right? Because ginger ale kind of like upsets and coats their stomach, and it helps them to feel a little bit better. So there might be something that you could do with some something like that to kind of soothe her horse Ginger. And it's definitely something with like a little bit of like stress, but there is like a small little like underlying thing that is going on with her horse. And I'm like sending so much love, and definitely if you know she's interested, I would definitely be more than happy to do a more in-depth session for her and her horse Ginger to kind of pinpoint what is going on. And I definitely recommend maybe seeing if there's like a holistic equine vet where you're at to see if there's something that they could offer there at a holistic equine vet that maybe like a traditional vet might not look at. So I would definitely do that. And then I see Erin here. Hi, Erin, and hi, Lee, and hi, Brenda. Oh my gosh, so I see so many people here. And let's see here. So I'm just trying to like look at all the comments here. So thanks for bearing with me. And then I have, let's see here. And then it says, Trisha says, sometimes I walk in the pasture and feel the whole herd, feel the whole herd of horses around me. It makes me think they're here on another plane. Is that correct? Yes, absolutely. Because you know the animals that have passed in our life, they definitely come to check in on us, right? They definitely come to check in on us and send us their love. And you know, so when you feel that presence, just know that is them, and they're coming to sorry there, I just had to pick up my water there. They're coming to check in and all of that. But that's what they do. They want to send us their love, right? So there is that. So and then let's see here. And then Amber says, would it be more hind gut? Yes, I feel like it is something in the like hind gut, like, and I pick up something like something on the right side. So something on the right side kind of like, and it's kind of in like a little divot or a little groove area is what I see. There's like a little divot or a little groove that is that's where something is going on in like a little divot or a little groove area. So hopefully that helps, and sending your friend and her horse Ginger so much love. So there is that. And then I have jump back over here to have some questions. And hi Erin, and hi Candy, and hi Lee, and hi Brenda, hi friends. So good to see everyone here. And then let's see here. All right. So I have a question here from Lee, and it says, if you want to try and connect with my dog, I'm always appreciative just to see what he might have to say. He says that he loves you so much, and he's like, I feel, and I'm seeing your dog like when he comes up and kind of like puts his head on you, there's something about like when he puts his head on you, or he kind of like looks at you this way, when he kind of turns his head toward you, puts his head on you, there's something about like he's trying to kind of like get you to kind of like stop and reset, to like stop like overthinking what you're doing. Because I see you like kind of at the computer and you're doing like, you know, some business stuff and things like that, and he's trying, your dog is trying to get you to be like out of your head, and not like, and just to kind of reset yourself, and just kind of like, okay, like let's think of this from a different perspective. And then all of a sudden, like, I'm not going to do it, but like I want to just like lick my tongue out, and it's like, ooh, gravy, gravy, gravy. I want just gravy, 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 pure gravy, pure great gravy. Bring me gravy. That's what I want. I want some pure gravy. So bring on the pure gravy. And oh, you're most welcome. You're most welcome, Amber. And then welcome back, Chelsea here. And then let's see here. And then I have a question here from let's see here. And then I have a question here from Candy. It says, hi, Shauna. My cat recently passed at the age of 22 years old. She was my daughter's cat. She was my daughter's cat who passed away 12 years ago. Oh gosh, I'm sending you so much love. And she was so special to me. I swear she still jumps on the bed and I hear her crunching on her food. Any insights into that? So yes, she does. And I'm sending you so much love with both of those things, like both of those passings. Oh my goodness. I can, you know, see the bond that you had with that, with that cat, just, you know, because of that. And then the bond that you already had as well, just all that interconnectedness. And I show that they're doing that together. Like I see, like that's definitely them, and you definitely feel them. And all of a sudden, as I'm like talking to you about this right now, I saw like a butterfly that's like, you know, pink and blue, and then there's like silver wrapped around the butterfly, that they're kind of both like frolicking around. And I see something with your covers being tucked up and untucked, like that there's like energy of like the pouncing around your covers. And then also too, like I see that the kitty is also sitting in the window too, like their favorite like window spot, and the favorite spot, like their thing they used to like to sit up on and look out. Like I see that the energy is still there with your kitty, that your kitty still does that, and that she's still like, and then she says like when she's like crunching on the food, like she's saying like, did you remember to like have your snack that you should have had, that maybe you should have had like an hour or 2 or 3 hours before you had it? Like something about like you and nourishment for yourself, with like some sort of like making sure that like your blood sugar levels are okay, like that, if that makes sense. So yeah, and then their energy is just like, they want to like frolic and have fun around you. So like they just want you to like, they want to bring like fun and joy and comfort to you, is what they said that they're bringing you. So hopefully that helps. And I'm sending you so much love, so much love. And then hi Liz, I see Liz on here. Welcome back, Chelsea here. And let's see here. And then let's see here. All right, yeah. And they definitely oh, and and she says that her window is a special place. Yeah, she's still there at the window, and she wants you to know, like, she showed me like me opening the window, and that like window to your heart is like always there, and she's always there to like help to open up like new ideas for you, and help like new ideas fly to you. And then she showed me like butterflies like swirling around you, and like dragonflies, and like little like sparrow type birds too. So and sending you so much love. And then we have and you're so welcome, Candy, you're so welcome. And then Lee says here, I'm at my computer right now, and I've also strongly got the feeling from I've got that strong feeling from him before. So he's like, hey, why aren't you paying attention to that, Dad? He's like, come on, like it's a clear, like, this is what's going on, like, come on. And that he tries to guide you to reset you when you need it. He says yes, like he does that. He's like, yes, yes, yes. And he says you've gotten better at like resetting yourself, because he says like when you feel that kind of energy come on, that you might kind of like look over, like feel like guided to look over at him. And he's like, yeah, like that's it. Like this is what I'm helping him. And then he loves his gravy. Oh my goodness, that's so sweet. I've shown me just like a big thing of gravy, and yes, like I love the gravy, like oh my gosh, bring on the gravy, like oh my goodness, yeah. And just like a thing, I want to talk about a couple of things, because this is kind of brought up a couple of things for us, is the animals that are like passed on, right, that are no longer with us, and then the animals that are currently in our lives, right, they all send us like messages of things that they're trying to like help us with. And then sometimes they maybe are trying to like distract us and get us out of our like human mind, right, that we get in sometimes, that can be like so limiting, right, because we get so stuck in our thoughts and instead of just like being open to like what possibilities are, is the animals teach us to remember that, right? Like when they're present with us, and even when they're passed on, they come back to remember us, and and to remind us of those things, right? And the way I like to kind of talk about the thing with when they passed on, it can be hard for us sometimes with our human logical mind, because we see things like that are physical and like right in front of us. And when they have passed on, it's a different kind of tangible. It's like one we don't necessarily see with our eyes. It's one we see and feel with our hearts, and we connect with our hearts, and we see and feel it that way. So just if just maybe take like one thing that I kind of like invite you all to kind of do, is this can be kind of a fun thing, is just to kind of maybe take a moment, like in the morning or in the afternoon or the evening, and just close your eyes and maybe just like put your hand on your heart and just like take a deep breath. As I'm doing that right now, just take a deep breath and just be like, and just like connect for a moment and like let go, and then close your eyes again. And then since you have let go of like any like thing that might be allowing you not to be fully present in that moment, close your eyes again and put your hand on your heart again, and just like be open to maybe like, okay, what message does my animal or pet that's in my life have for me now? Or maybe one that has passed on, what message is it that they're sending me? And when you have your eyes closed, just picture what that is and feel it and see it. And then also maybe have like a pen and paper handy, or have your phone handy where you can type in a note in your phone, so you can just remember that moment, right? So I think I got all the questions here. I don't think I missed any this week. Yay for me for like for figuring out this technology thing. And I'm going to be back doing this next Sunday again. So just a couple things here before I wrap up. Thank you so much, friends, for tuning in with me. Like this has been so fun to do this. And if you're interested in more, oh yes, and I'll get that too in just a second here. If you're interested in more of, I see another question come through, and I'll get that in just a second here. And actually a couple, I'll get those in just a second. If you're interested in more of what I do right now, my current website is natureskeeper.info. That is going to be changing here shortly, as I had mentioned in the beginning of the video. And then on Facebook, I'm under Nature's Keeper / Shauna Marie Fisher, Instagram, Shauna Marie Fisher, and then on YouTube as well. So feel free to follow me there, because I will be doing this again next Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it like in the morning or in the afternoon or in the evening. I've been kind of trying to mix it up so then lots of people can tune in. So if there's a time that kind of works better for you, definitely feel free to kind of put a comment here in the chats or send me a message, because I want everybody to be able to like get kind of a taste of how animal communication works. So definitely feel free to do that. And then I have a couple other questions here. And then I see Diane. Hi, Diane. So good to see you, my friend. And then let's see here. And then I have another question here from Patty. It says, I'm feeling, oh, and I'm sending you so much love, my friend. It says, I'm feeling super emotional. You are amazing. Oh, thank you so much. You are too, my friend. Might Woody be trying to check in? He was my heart dog and passed a few years ago of old age. And he says, like, yes. And he says, yes. Like, I'm trying to, like, check in. And he's, like, showing me, like, this, like, knock, knock, knock. He's, like, knocking at your heart. Like, he says that, like, he wants to, like, rub your heart and, like, nurture your heart. Like, as he's having me do this right now, he says, I want you to, like, nurture your heart and, like, know that, like, all the work that you're doing with the animals now and all the animals you're helping, like, it's like I come through like little heart bubbles from them. Like, he showed me like these little hearts. So, you know, on Facebook, sometimes when you send a message and you just send like a single red heart, it'll send like more than one heart. It'll just send like a flood of hearts, right? He says that that's what he's sending you. He says, I send you like a flood of hearts and a flood of hearts and a flood of hearts. And he's having me like go like this, like I am still like embracing you, and like I got you, like I got you, like I got you, like I got you. He says, I got you, and I'm like there holding out my paws and heart to you, like whenever you need it, it's right there. And like you feel the like the pitter patter of my paws like in your heart, and like my paw at your heart, and you feel that, and that I'm so with you, and I love you so much. So that's what your little Woody says to you. He's like, love, love, love. And I'm sending you so much love, because the way I look at it is there's absolutely no time limit on grief, right? It's always like a part of us. And sometimes it might be like where it might be like it had been years down the road, and like all of a sudden we just kind of burst out in tears. And you know what? Like, that's okay, right? Because we're feeling our emotion and we're connected into that heart space, right? And being connected into that heart space is a beautiful thing to do, is be connected into that heart space in which we all have. So there is that for you, and sending you so much love, my friend. And then I have and you are most welcome, my beautiful friend Trisha, my beautiful friend Trisha. Oh, it's always so good to see you, my dear. And then let's see here. And then I have a question here. I get to yours in just a second, Dodie. I have a question here from Amber. It says, any insights from my sweet cowboy from the other side? I miss him so. Oh, and I'm sending you so much love, Amber, my friend. Oh my goodness. So there's like an image I get like of like galloping, like keep going. Like I send you love. Like I'm always like gallivanting in you, and like I want you to like, and I'm doing this, like I want you to like run, like and power walk. Like that's what I feel like Cowboy is saying. And Cowboy says, like, I'm always there like with you when you do that. Like we're always like in step. And here I'm like doing this, and it like may look crazy, but that's okay. Like Cowboy says that like I'm always like step by step with you. Like here I am, and it's like I'm moving my foot, one foot after the other foot, like here I am, like I'm with you is what I get from Cowboy. And I just send you like love, like just like love, like this like sweet gentle love. And there's something about like your throat, like Cowboy like always helped you with like harnessing your voice, and like and Cowboy says don't hold back with your feelings. Like speak your truth and speak from like what comes from here for you. Like speak with what comes from you from right here. And I'm always supporting you and sending you so much love is what your sweet Cowboy says. So hopefully that helps you. And I'm sending you so much love. And I see Katie here. And then, oh, I see Beverly too. I missed Beverly's question. So, and oh, and then she sends you pure love too, Patty. And Beverly, let me get your question here. I think it's back here. Yes. Okay. Thank you for bringing that up, Beverly, because I missed your question and I missed Brenda's question. So thank you for bringing that up. It's just that the feed goes by so quick. So thank you so much for that. So I'm going to get to these questions here. So Beverly, and then Brenda, and then Dodie, and then Beverly says, "Hi, Shauna. My Dorky is pregnant. Can you check in to see how she's doing and what she needs?" So, oh my goodness, and I bet she's gonna have the most beautiful babies. And she says she wants you to keep the little boy. Like if there's like a little boy, she says she wants you to keep the little boy. She's like, keep him. And I feel like he's gonna be smaller than the other one. So just keep in mind with that. And she says she wants like more like pillows. She's showing me like all like pillows that are like from the couch, or like, you know, pillows that are on the couch. She says that she wants to lay on some more pillows, and she wants some more pillows. She's like, bring on some more pillows, bring on some more pillows. I want some more pillows. That's what she wants. And then she says she wants like more like meaty chunks of food with like a really like light gravy is what she's saying. So it's not like a thick gravy. It's like more like a broth. She says she wants like broth with some like meat pieces is what she's showing me. And I feel like it's like a chicken broth with like some chicken, or even like some like turkey or something like that. But she's showing me like a darker meat turkey with like a light broth is what I feel. So that hopefully that helps. And yeah, and she's like, don't worry, Mom, like you're doing so good by me. I'm doing good. She's like, don't worry, it's all good. We're doing good. I'm feeling good. And it's, yeah, she's like, we got this. Like it's gonna go really, really well, and we got this. And then, oh, and you're so welcome, Amber. Oh my goodness. So I'm glad that was helpful, and many, many blessings and love to you, my friend. And let's see here. And then I have a question here from Brenda. And thanks so much for bearing with me, you guys. I really appreciate it. Brenda says, hi, my dog Mona passed away August 3rd. I so miss her. Any messages from her would so be appreciated. No, Brenda, I'm sending you so much love and so many heart hugs. I know that's such a hard thing. And the first thing that popped into my head is what your dog Mona showed me. Is she showed me like a sun, like a bright yellow sun. So you know how those suns you draw, and it has like the little, oh gosh, the little like pointy things around the sun, you know. She's showing me like a sun, like a bright yellow sun. And it's funny that I decided to wear like yellow today, right? So sometimes even before I do a session, like I'll have different experiences, or I'll decide to like wear something that will be like related into the session sometimes. So she just sends you like loads of like yellow golden light and golden energy, and like the sun. She says like our love will always be like brighter than the sun. Like it's like the sun. Like I always have my rays of love like on your heart. Like it's like golden yellow rays. And then for some reason, this sounds really weird, but I have to bring it up anyway, because I always, you know, bring up everything, even if it sounds really weird. For some reason, like Mona is showing me like toast. She says, I still share your toast with you. Like I still share your toast with you. So whatever that means. And I'm sending you so much love, and thank you for making sure that I saw your question too, because I wouldn't want to miss anybody here. So let's see here. And then, yes, you're going to make her some of that turkey and broth. Oh, she had some of that turkey and broth the other day. Thanks. I was wearing, yeah. Oh, you're wanting to see if that was like wearing on her or something like that. So you're so welcome. And she says that she like likes having that like that helps her, like the turkey and the broth that like gives her those extra nutrients right now, right? Because those babies are taking some of her nutrients, as they should, right? That's part of how that whole like pregnancy process works. So I had that was for your sweet Pearl. I love that name, and I'm just like scrolling through here to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Okay, I don't think I missed anything here. And then we have a question here from Dodie. All right, it says, can you tune into Kismet? He keeps attacking Amelia, which is one of the causes of her cystitis. Hopefully I said that right. I've talked to him about it. So Kismet says like he wants more, like he's showing me like bulldozing toys. He says like he wants more of like the bulldozing game where he like goes, he showed me like his like back end is like all hunched up, and then he's like going for like, he showed me like some like truck stuffed toy, like some like thick stuffed toy that he's like going down to grab with his mouth, and it's like woo, like he bulldozes into it. He says he wants like more of that bulldozing game. He's like, bring on some more of that like bulldozing game and that like fun. He says, I really want that. He says, bring that on. He says that will really help. And he says, the more you challenge, and he's like, he is a spitfire with what he's communicating to me right now. He says, the more you challenge him to not attack Amelia, the more game is on. So what I get from that is flip the switch on that, is just don't imagine him attacking Amelia, which I know like that's so hard, right? Because they're both your babies and you don't want him to do that. So just imagine that instead of him attacking her, that he has that other outlet, like that toy that he goes for instead of Amelia. So he has that outlet because he's showing me like, he's making me think of like a baseball player that wants to like slide into like third base. He's like, I want to like slide into something. I want to slide into something. So he says it's that action of sliding into something, that's what he wants. So hopefully that helps answer that question. And I'm sending lots of good vibes for that situation, because I know that can be hard. And yes, indeed, Woody sends you pure love too. I think I might have already sent that, but he's like, no, like love, love, love for my mom. He's like, just love. And then Cowboy too. They just all are just like sending, and Candy's Kitty and everybody, they're just all sending like, they're just like showing me like they're all together and they're just sending like so much love. Like it makes me think of those things on Facebook where you see that there's like that little dog and it has like the little heart that it blows, or you see the little cat and it has like the little heart and the cat. Like I just get the energy that like all the people that are on here that have had a pet that have passed on, they're like sending you that like love. They're just like love, love, love. We're sending love. We're sending love. We're sending love. We're sending love. We're just sending so much love, so much love. And yes, and then Dodie says he goes, he likes the laser dot. He goes bonkers for it. So yeah, so more of those things where he can just like shoom and just go. He says that that's like what it's all about, and he says that that's really, really fun, and he wants and needs more of that. So he's like, yeah. He's like, let's do that. This is really fun. So I feel like that will help. And I think I've got all your questions here answered. I don't think I missed anybody, but what I will do is later on today, like I'll make sure to like go through here and catch any ones that I have missed, and then I'll make sure to reply back to those, because I want to make sure I don't want to miss anybody that wanted some insights. So I just want to say thank you so much to all of you for tuning in, and I am going to do this again next Sunday. I think like next Sunday I might do it in the afternoon, is kind of what I was thinking, was maybe doing it in the afternoon. So if you want to Find me on Facebook under Nature's Keepers / Shauna Marie Fisher. I'll be broadcasting there. I'm going to also broadcast on my personal page and then also on YouTube as well. So, you're so welcome, Dodie. I hope you have a great day and you're most welcome. And I send you all, and then on Instagram too, I'm under Shauna Marie Fisher as well as YouTube, and then Facebook, Nature's Keeper / Shauna Marie Fisher. And I'm sending you all so much love and many, many hugs and many blessings your way. And I'm just going to leave you with this final thought is just be open to any signs that you receive from the animals in your life. Because, especially the ones that have passed, because sometimes they could be very subtle, and don't let anybody dismiss those signs for you. So if like you feel and you know in your heart that was a sign from your beloved baby, like know that that's what it was. And you can share that with people, or you can just like keep that treasure for yourself, right? Because not everybody like understands that and feels that. So just know you're like validated in that, even if somebody doesn't agree with that sentiment that you receive, right? They want you to know that. So yeah, so sending you much love. And and you're so welcome, Candy, and thank you so much. And you're so welcome, Beverly, too. I hope that, and thank you, Patty, too, and for all of you. I just hope you all have a great rest of your day, and sending you much love, and bye for now. Thanks.